Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, it's a very special day. Do I need to explain why? Whew, I forgot to lock the door. I got overly excited. Today we are at the shop with Scott and we are going to be installing the MOTORSPORTS intercooler upgrade for the Jetta. Stock intercooler on these cars, they are sandwiched right in between the radiator and the AC condenser. It's not really ideal for an intercooler upgrade to be sitting in that spot because of the heat soak. It's just not good. This is what we are working with. We got the core right here. It can support up to 550 horsepower. We are also going to be installing these turbo outlet pipe and charge pipe. The OEM intercooler delete kit is just these two little brackets. A little bit of weight reduction. We don't want the stock intercooler to be sitting in its spot when we're going to be putting this big boy. Rubber grommet hardware pieces. Also got a bunch of bolts here as well. T-bolt clamps. And that is basically it. This intercooler is very good quality. Welds are very solid. And if you guys are looking for an intercooler upgrade for your car, definitely check out MOTORSPORTS. Link is in the description. Love their products, very good quality. Highly recommend. So guys, check them out. You won't be disappointed. All the other competitors, their intercooler is directly between the condenser and the radiator. It's an upgrade, but it'll still heat soak eventually. You want it in the direct line of airflow, preferably. So the first step is to take the front bumper off, take the fender liner off, radiator support has to come forward, and then the stock intercooler will have to be removed. So we just got the front bumper off. So all of this will have to come off. Charge pipe right there, one of them. All right, so we just got the headlights out. As you can see, the headlights did have to come out. So this is what the car looks like right now. The stock turbo outlet pipes are absolute trash. So this is our upgrade from CTS. And this is the pancake thing that we will be replacing. Wow, that is so narrow. The bottlenecking is just insane. Come on, you're kidding.
How shitty is it? Ripped interior, so you can't get it off. Thin as all hell, and it's mostly in the way all the time.
Don't you just hate it when you're like working on something and then you finally get that bolt to come loose, but you bust your knuckle on some metal part?
Yeah, I just did that, get that charge pipe. Pull, and wham, right against that. They don't come off very easily.
Yeah.
So watch your damn hands.
So what do we do next?
Blow it up. The carrier in lock position. So these 4 screws here on the bumper should be a 10 or 12 mil by 1.5. Just get longer bolts, thread those in, undo all the plugs. You should be able to pull the whole thing a couple feet forward.
The whole assembly will just slide forward and it will be held onto these carrier bolts.
Your hood rod is also attached to it, so you need a block of wood to prop the hood up, because the hood notch is coming with core support. So if you use long enough bolts, you should be able to go as far as you can. These are actually newer GM starter bolts. They are metric and they do work, because don't use the old ones because they are standard. Astro Safari vans, 94 and up GM pickup trucks, all use these, or just get, M10 by 1.5 bolts that are very long and very expensive. Fans, rad, and then I should be able to snake out the intercooler.
There's a stock intercooler in there. Look how thin that is, guys. Look how thin that is. I know it's long, but like, no wonder it heat soaks. You got the rad here, plus it converts the hot air to cool air. It's literally pancaked in there.
There should be 2 more bolts in the front here. A 30, another T30, and you should be able to split it and remove it upwards, or unbolt the air conditioning condenser with it, have a buddy support it, and then just remove the whole front carrier support, because now there's nothing attached to it. You can literally remove the entire assembly as one piece.
The stock intercooler is out. This is what it looks like. Very, very thin. Pile of garbage.
If it was mounted in front of the condenser, it would have performed a lot better, but people like air conditioning more than power, so that's why they do that. So the secret of what women want are contained in these zip ties. They want a house, they want flowers, a big old dick.
The next step will be to take the OEM intercooler delete kit brackets and install the rubber grommets or whatever they're called on the delete kit from the OEM intercooler. These guys right here on the side, you transfer them to the delete kit. So 1, 2 on each side. Passenger side has the little...
That's an extra notch right here in the middle.
Yeah.
It basically just mocks the exact same dimensions that the factory intercooler had. So you'll use the bolts and nuts there instead of the T30 bolts. Attach everything together. Toss the lasagna, don't get any on you.
A closer look at how the delete kit works. Another reason to get the delete kit is since the stock intercooler is not in the way anymore, your factory radiator will be getting a crap ton more air.
Good 3 fingers of air.
A huge bonus. So it's like a 2 birds with 1 stone deal. I think you guys should definitely get the delete kit. So at this point we have the mounting brackets, or part of the mounting brackets installed. And this is the second part that we need to install. This one has the hole for the air temp sensor. This one does not. So this one is the passenger side.
Self-tapping screws. They go through these holes here and they'll secure the brackets to the core support. Just be careful not to go through anything important or else it'll cost you even more. It's VD forever, baby.
Guys, look at that. That looks so sick. That looks so good. So the assembly here is coming together pretty well. Radiator fans back in. We got all the connectors and all the sensors pretty much fully clipped in. Now all we have to do is bring the crash bar into its place and then do the intercooler piping, and then that should pretty much be it. Bumper grill also. Take that little piece out, should be good to go. We were trying to put the crash bar back into its place, and these pieces right here, the grill shutters, they are in the way, so you actually need to chop them off. That's the grill shutter.
2 holes right here.
Yep.
So if you're not using this anymore, you bend them, break them, cut them, whatever you need to do. That'll slip on quite a ways.
Throttle pipe right here, as you can see, it's really close to the fan shrouds here, so I would recommend like just putting a zip tie or something, get it out of the way, because you can see it kind of moves. So if you go over a bump, you don't want it to be hitting your fans. So just get this little piece and the pipe and just kind of put it off to the side with a zip tie. The car is fully put back together. This is what the finished product looks like on the outside, just standing looking at it from the front. Bumper fit in perfectly. We did have to remove the front grille piece. These edges or ends of the intercooler, whatever they're called, they were touching that piece, so we just took the whole grill out, and it looks better that way anyways. Ooh, it's really cold outside. Anyways guys, there you guys have it, our motorsports intercooler install on my Jetta. If you guys loved this video and found it of value, I'd really appreciate it if you guys smash that like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more awesome upcoming mod content like this, informative videos, and just daily car videos. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.